Dean, ladies and gentlemen, as chairman of the organising committee for tomorrow's royal visit, I should like to open our final meeting by running over the timetable for tomorrow. At 3 p.m, the Princess will arrive by car and shall be met by the Dean and members of the hospital staff and matron. At 3:15, Her Royal Highness will officiate at the tree planting ceremony on the main lawn. The Dean will make a speech of thanks on behalf of the Board of Governors, and at 3:20 approximately, the Prince will arrive by helicopter. The Prince and Princess will then proceed to visit the hospital. After tea at 4:30, the royal party will proceed to the new research wing, where the Princess will declare the wing open. After a short tour of inspection, the Prince will open the new students' laboratory in the new wing. On behalf of the students, he will be thanked by their chosen representative, Michael Upton, in a short, simple, brief, and concise little speech. Upton will then present the Princess with the piece of engraved silver to which the students have all generously contributed. The royal party will then proceed...
Just a moment, Professor Loftus, I didn't know about the spontaneous gesture on the part of the students. It's very nice of them. Whose idea was it?
Mine, Dean.
Was it?
Yes, I suggested that Upton should make a collection amongst the students, nothing more than £3 a head, and buy a suitable piece of silver for the Princess and have it suitably engraved.
Well, splendid, splendid. How much did you collect?
Well, sir, I went round the...
Speak up.
Well, sir, I went round the entire hospital and collected, quite...
How much?
Well, sir, it's the summer term, and what with the finals coming up and parties and...
How much, Upton?
He asked them all very nicely, sir.
Shut up, Doc. Well, Upton?
£5, 3 and 6pence, sir.
You got.
Well, I think that's rather good. What did you choose?
Well, sir,
We all made suggestions, sir.
Yes, I bet you did.
I'd like to hear some of them.
Oh, no, sir, I don't think. Some of them were a bit...
Oh, were they? Well, never mind, you can tell us, Upton. Matron's a man of the world.
I think we'd better be getting on, Dean.
Let's hear what you got, Upton.
Well, sir, I found out that the engraving would cost 42 shillings, and that left £3, 1 and 6pence. I managed to get quite a... Well, it was the only piece of silver that I could find.
Oh, come on, Upton, tell us what this week's star prize is. What's Her Lucky Highness going to take home with her?
A cigar cutter, sir. In case she ever has a son, sir.
And what have you had engraved on this cigar cutter, Upton?
Well, sir, there wasn't much room on the handle, so it just
Go
says...
on, break it to us gently.
A present from St. Swithin's, sir.
Oh, very nice.
Yes, well...
Dean, on looking over the timetable, I think probably we should, we'd better omit the presentation.
Sir...
Quiet. After Upton's speech...
Upton, I could do with a nice cigar cutter.
Oh, good, sir.
After Upton's speech, the royal party will proceed to unveil the commemorative plaque. And at 4:50, they will attend a short service of dedication in the chapel. At 5:10 p.m, our royal guests will depart. I shall now hand you over to the Dean, who has some final points to make. Dean?
Thank you, Professor Loftus. Well, now, of course, it is a great honour for St. Swithin's that we should be honoured by these royal visitors who are doing us the honour to of the opening of the research wing, and we should all feel deeply grateful. Well, there are one or two points. The royal tour of the hospital will include visits to two of the wards, Patrick Snooth Ward and Monkister wards. Matron, Presumably most of the presentable patients have been moved into these wards. We don't want anybody too far gone. And you will make sure that the bedpans and the bottles go round 10 minutes before the royal party arrives. We don't want any mishaps. Now, Upton, you're going to make a speech of thanks. I hope it's going to be brief and to the point.
Yes, sir.
Oh, good. Well, perhaps it won't go on too long. If you've got it prepared, we can hear it, perhaps.
Yes, sir. Your Royal Highnesses, my Lord Bishop, Dean, Board of Governors, Matron, ladies and gentlemen.
Good.
It is my pleasant duty on behalf of the student body of St. Swithin's to thank your Royal Highnesses for doing us the honour of opening this new laboratory, from which we shall all benefit so much. Thank you.
Good. Short and to the point. Yes. Nice and keep it short. Brevity is the soul of what's right. Brief and to the point. Yes. Don't go on too long. Short and brief. Yes. Good and brief. Keep it nice and short. Yes. Now we come to the other members of the committee.
I'm so sorry I'm late.
Oh, do take a seat, Your Grace.
Hope I haven't missed anything.
No, nothing important.
Well, I was just going over a few of the final points.
What's your dad?
Hello, my boy.
Hey, what kept you?
Well, the train was delayed for an hour at Crewe.
Now, His Grace the Bishop of Milford has kindly consented to honour us by conducting the chapel service tomorrow. He has, of course, strong connections with St. Swithin's in the fact that his son is a student here, David Briddock. And now we come to Vincent Norris, our head porter.
Oh, shut up.
Vincent is a committee member representing the hospital's maintenance and domestic staff.
Yes, sir.
Your duties are as listed. Supervision of the cleaning and decoration of all areas to be visited, provision of access to these areas, inspection of uniformed staff, and the maintenance of toilet facilities along the route, including the provision of new seats.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got some lovely seats, sir. Brand new, very tasteful, fur covered.
Won't they tickle?
Oh, no, it's special fur.
Oh, well, good. Yes, I think that's all. And now, finally, of course, it is a... Sit down, Norris.
Oh, sorry.
Finally, it is a great honour to the hospital, and we all have our parts to play. It's as if we're one great rugger team, and we all have our positions on the ground. And we all should pull together, and then we should have a pretty good innings. Thank you.
Meeting closed.
Well, that's very kind of you.
What?
Very kind. I'll have another pint. It's your shout.
Oh, so it is. Give us another couple of pints, will you? Where's the man?
It's you. You're on the bar tonight, remember?
Oh, God, so I am. Holy, 2 pints and be quick about it. Yes, sir, certainly, sir. 2 pints coming up, Mr. Hooley. And may I say what a pleasure it is to be serving a gentleman like yourself.
Quiet tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, they're probably all practicing their curtsies for tomorrow.
Ah, good luck to them.
I mean, what's the point of it? Coming all this way to declare a building open, when any fool with half an eye can see that it's open.
I must admit you're right.
Holy right, I don't believe it. Right, what are we all having? Pints all round and,
The dry sherry. Oh, do let me pay for it.
No, it's on the house.
Dad, this is Paul Collier.
Hello, Paul.
And that's Danny Hooley, my father.
Pleased to meet you, Father.
Oh, I'm with the other lot.
Oh, yes?
I want to know what Hooley's right about. You know, that's quite an event.
He was knocking the monarchy.
I'd have guessed.
Well, as long as he isn't knocking the church.
It all depends which church.
Well, Michael, how's the curtsying coming along?
What do you do if they speak to you? I mean, what do you call them?
I know what I'd call them.
You call him your Royal Highness?
No. If you talk to him, you call him Sir. If you talk to her, you call her,
Darling.
Oh.
I take it our 2 young friends are anti the establishment.
The English establishment.
Would you like a refill, sir?
Well, yes, I'll have another. No, do you know, I'd rather have a beer.
Right, yeah. 1 beer coming up.
Thank you. You know, you 2 chaps may have a point, but speaking as a member of the establishment, I must say I do feel obliged to defend it.
Oh, I shouldn't bother, Dad. Stony ground.
All the same.
No, I shouldn't worry, sir. It's all talk.
There you are. A little noggin for the gentleman.
Danny!
Good heavens! A yard of ale. Do you know, I haven't seen one of these since I was a student. Here, let me have it.
You want it?
I used to be rather good at this, when I was young, of course. Well, here we go. Hey, get it down here.
Take it easy.
5.
Carefully, Dad. Carefully.
10.
God, but he'd have made a grand Catholic.
here we are, new research wing. What happens here?
They cut the tape.
Ah, then we all go in. Then we all come out. Then the princess unveils the plaque. Ah, here it is. Oh, that doesn't work.
Other string.
Ah. This plaque commemorates... Is that the way you spell plaque?
Yes, Dean.
Oh, no, there ought to be a C in it. P-L-A-C-Q-U-E. Plaque, shouldn't there?
I don't think so, Dean.
Well, that looks like plague. Sure, there ought to be a C. Hard C. Plaque.
Plaque.
Now, check up on that, won't you? What happens inside?
We go to the students' lab, and there's Upton's little speech.
Upton, it says Upton. Oh, let me hear that speech again, will you?
Yes, sir. Your Royal Highnesses, my Lord Bishop, Dean, Board of Governors...
Just a moment, start again, will you?
Yes, sir. Your Royal Highnesses, my Lord Bishop, Dean, Board of Governors, Matron, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasant duty on behalf of the student body of St. Swithin's to thank your Royal Highnesses for doing us the honour of opening this new laboratory, for which we will be eternally grateful. Thank you.
22 seconds, it's much too long. Look, you must get 5 or 6 seconds out of that. And I don't like that bit about the student body. It sounds like we're opening a mortuary. Let's have a look, shall we?
Just say students, in fact, and not say body at all.
Much better, much better. That's more like it. That's it. Maurice, now, is everything in order?
Oh, yes, sir, yes. What do you think of that? Have a feel of that, sir. Go on, just have a feel.
Well, that is something.
Yeah, take a right, sir. Take it, yes.
Hadn't we better be getting on, Dean? Time's running out.
Yes, they'll be here in a couple of hours. Carry on. Black. Your Royal Highness.
Look at them all bowing and scraping.
Look at Loftus, the great po-faced old twit.
Yeah, there's Upton, trotting along with their heels like a little corgi.
They're going around the back now to plant the tree.
Plant the tree, you know. If I was a gardener, I'd be out on strike if they brought in blackleg labour like that.
Right, they've gone. Now's our chance.
Yeah, right.
Oh, come on, what are you waiting for? You're not going to chicken out, are you?
Never. But God, we'll be in terrible trouble if they catch us.
There's nobody around. They can't catch us.
Yeah, but if they ever found out...
The Clippers in the Tower of London.
Ah, get off.
Now, come on, there's nothing to worry about.
Shh. What's that?
What?
There's someone coming. Oh, God, if they catch us here...
Hooley! You're hearing things.
Look, Paul, let's get out of it.
All right. If you're scared, I'll do it on my own.
I'm not scared.
Boo! Right, come on, let's get going.
Oh, God.
It is my pleasant duty on this auspicious occasion to thank your Royal Highness on behalf of the staff and students of St. Swithin's for planting this tree. This is the new research wing, Your Highness. And now if you will be so gracious as to cut the tape. Oh, scissors. Yes, I do beg your pardon. Scissors. Scissors.
You've got the scissors, Upton?
Yes, sir.
Well, give them to her. She can't bite through it.
What, a person?
No, give them to me. Scissors. 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 Scissors.
May I, Your Highness?
Not the first time this has been needed.
Yes, a famous surgeon of heaven connected with our hospital, Your Highness, once to perform an operation with the... Yes. Oh! Now, if you care to see the new laboratory...
They'll be here in a minute, Vince.
Have they taken tea yet?
Yeah, with the Dean.
How many cups?
Oh, 2 or 3, I think. They had another one with the matron and the staff.
Oh, great. Oh, I say, Mr. Welling, sir, have I got time for a quick squirt?
Hey?
It's gone!
What, the loo?
No, my royal bloody furry seat! Somebody's nicked it, I'll kill them!
God, no.
They can't sit on... Oh, heck. How many cups did they have?
They're here.
I'm not letting them in, I can't!
Hide it, Vince, hide it.
The construction of the building is entirely of fabricated high tensile steel.
He wanted to go. He would have gone and used my seat. He would have used it. That was a work of art, that was. Took me 5 days to make that. I was going to frame it. God knows what it would have fetched from Sotheby's in a few years' time. And I had to stop him. Oh, who would do a rotten thing like that? Are you do it?
I got a pretty good idea, who.
It's down there, Dad, on the right.
Oh, thank goodness, I should never have drunk so much.
There's no seat.
That's perfectly all right. Then I shan't have the bother of lifting it up.
No seat. I thought you'd spent 5 days making one.
I did, 5 days.
Somebody's nicked it.
What a rotten trick.
You do a thing like that, eh?
I've got a pretty good idea.
That's what I said.
Hooley and Collier.
I bet it was them, the rotten twits.
I wonder what else they could have got at.
The plaque!
The plaque!
Dad, they've stolen the seat. We're going to check up on the plaque.
Wait for me! The chain has gone too.
Oh, no. And that was solid brass, too. I spent 6 hours polishing that. I'll kill him! Who'd do a thing like that?
Go on, have a look. Oh, do let me. I've always wanted to do one of these. May I? May God bless her and all who sail in her.
Oh, they've gone too far. Dad, they've nicked the plaque too.
They're due to unveil it in 5 minutes.
You better go and tell them to take their time. Give them another cup of tea or something.
Oh, for God's sake, no.
Oh, no, not tea. What have they still got to get through?
Mike's speech.
You go and tell him to string it out.
Right.
Now, look, we'll try and get the plaque back. Where did you last see Collier and Hooley?
Park in the car around the front.
Ready for a quick getaway. Come on before they're in the car.
Wait for me! You get 20 years in the tower for that!
Get in. Quick, follow that hearse.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Who the hell are you? Never mind that. Follow that hearse. They've nicked the plaque.
Wait for me!
I call upon one of the student body to offer thanks on behalf of the medical school at St. Swithin's.
How long? Look, Mike, just keep it going and I'll let you know when they get back, all right? I say. Well, just speed out.
Upton, you're on.
Oh, hell. Sorry.
And keep it short.
Your Royal Highnesses, my Lord Bishop, Dean, Board of governors, matron, ladies, and gentlemen. It is my pleasant duty, on behalf of the students of St. Swithin's, from which we shall all benefit so much. Thank you. Thank you very much indeed, sincerely, a lot, for finding time to come here today to St. Swithin's to open this new laboratory, which we shall all benefit from very much. Thank goodness, in this day and age, when new laboratories are needed so much, that we can have one, which we are very grateful has been opened by you today here, finally. Finally, my friends, it only remains for me to say, lastly, before I close, Your Royal Highnesses, my Lord Bishop, Dean, Matron, Board of Governors, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasant duty, anyway, on...
Hey, how late are we?
16 minutes. I hope Mike's been able to keep it going. You better go and tell him we're back.
No, we've got to put this up first. And what did you do with the screws?
I swallowed them.
Oh, no, nails, screws.
Sellotape?
Yeah, anything. Chewing gum. Oh, don't be daft. Oh, sorry, all right. Yeah, too.
On behalf of the students of St. Swithin's, to thank your Royal Highnesses for doing us the courtesy of opening this new laboratory. Thank you.
And now, if your Royal Highness will graciously unveil the plaque.
Upton.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, Prince.
And now, your Royal Highness, if you will be so kind